Good day, Yak Watchers. How are you today? I myself am doing fine, thank you very much for asking. Enough talking to myself for now. We have another part of this Pokemon Green English version playthrough to conduct. I very much hope that you enjoyed the previous 3 parts, in which the resident Pokemon expert Skidgel joined me for some fantastic insight into the world of Pokemon Green. Here we have a fine example of why it takes so long to skip through text in this game. It's because every other word has to start on a new line, and there are so many unnecessary spaces. Anyway, we're in the Aster town, and Aster is purple, which is apparently a noble colour. I'm not going to comment on that, and instead speak to this bloke who's trying to run off from me. Yo, do you think existing the ghost? Yes. There are also someone to believe it. That wasn't very interesting at all, was it? Let's answer no. Haha, right, oh, he's perked up now. Something like a white hand is on your right shoulder. So apparently, he's seeing a ghost, or rather something wrong. He's trying to convince me that ghosts exist, and of course, they do in this game. Now apparently that kid has a very short-term memory, because he just asked me the same question twice, and forgot what I said the first time. Oh well, never mind, because we have another comma-splicing buffoon here. In that way, he's much like myself. And he's talking about death, which is a very cheery subject for a children's game, don't you think? Oh well, they'll have to learn sometime. All Pokemon, or pets, have to go to the great Pokegrave in the sky at some point. It's a sad fact of life, but, ah well. It's funny, the old man Fuji isn't here. Where's I? He. I'd like to think that, with a name like Fuji, he's out taking photographs. Thank you very much, I'm here all week. And Nida didn't appreciate that joke that much. He just sits there thinking to himself. Having won a first-class prize. Oh brilliant! We've won a prize! Finally, this game is worth playing. I wonder what it could be. Maybe a lifetime supply of camera films, which would be pretty useless because nobody uses regular cameras anymore. Why? Clipped? I also noticed the word antributions in there, which is like contributions, but with more ants in it, I suppose. Now, while this bloke blathers on about the grandpa, which I presume is Fuji, we shall address the issue of that music, which is the creepiest in not only this game, but any game that ever existed. Just break off from that for a semi-interesting point here. This bookcase, you can read from the side. Now isn't that fascinating? However, going back to the music, I did hear, and usually whenever anybody says they heard something, it's wildly incorrect, but nevertheless, I did hear that they had to tone down the music in this version of the game, the Western version, because it was too scary for the Japanese kids. Oh! I'm not entirely sure if that's true or not. It may be just another piece of copy pasta that I got confused with fact. Nevertheless, this girl speaks about... Aha! Aha! Yes, this girl talks about Ahaha, which I presume is a ghost type. That's a bit of an inappropriate name for a ghost type, don't you think? Ha-ha! Right, now we're gonna pay a visit to this bloke with glasses. And he is the fortune teller which one of the guards was telling us about earlier. His profession is to divine one's name by astrology. Okay, what's my name then? Oh, actually no, it can only divine the names of Pokemon. Okay then, let's have him tell the fortune of one of our pets, Bicho. Apparently, he's named a rather good nickname, even though I didn't change it. He'll give us a slightly better name, which is all one word. How about you? Me? What about me? Where do I enter into this? Actually, I've changed my mind. Because I like the name Bicho so much, we're going to re-enter his nickname. I'd like to see what the fortune teller has to say about this. Let's see if he's intelligent enough to realise. From now on, this pet becomes Bicho. Very good. Better than the original name. Okay, are the people in this town completely brain dead? I mean, you've got that kid who has the memory of a goldfish, and now this bloke. Yes, no wonder this town is sparsely populated. Maybe the ghosts are getting to people. Just take a quick look at Bicho to confirm. He has not changed one iota, and his mast is still full. Ha! I guess that means that I'm the Bicho master. I believe that's it for the Aster town. All that's left to see is the shop, so let's have a look what the inhabitants are blathering on about. The grandpa is looking for. I guess Fuji is the grandpa of everybody in this town, because it's the home of a wider commune of zombies or something. You might notice you might notice that the music has changed here, and thank goodness for that. Hey, you over there, hiding in the corner, speak to me. Spirit fragment? What's that? Something to do with alcohol? Or maybe a piece of a ghost? To help him revive? I don't know, maybe I should stop trying to make sense of this, because I'm never going to. There is, of course, one more place that we haven't been in this term. We're going to save that for another part. But the Church of Pet, the Tower Pet, will no doubt yield another challenge. But we can't enter that yet. Or rather we can, but it'd be pointless because you'll see in a later part. But for now, I'll see you